you guys, the skylight right there behind that smokestack is leaking and growing mold in the baby room. So I've got some materials here to fix it. Picked up yesterday. We got some Henry's Tropicool 100% silicone. If you're gonna patch a roof, better just buy the expensive stuff because that other acrylic stuff cracks after like 2 years. Trust me, I know. And here's some fabric. And if it's just a terrible thing up there, I've got some Resisto aluminum tape if the gaps are just absolutely massive. I've also got a couple of tubes of Henry's Tropicool in the tubes in case it's the glass isn't sealed right or something like that. So let's hope for the best. I've got some drywall, a little piece of drywall. It's the biggest piece I can get in the Jeep, and some mud. Anytime I go to Home Depot, I buy everything I think I'm gonna need, and then I just return everything I don't use on the project because it's 45 minutes each way, guys. So let's go into our white hangers here. Let's grab what we need for this project. I need a ladder, which we've got a nice Gorilla ladder here. I need a paintbrush. Here's brushes and rollers. And I need drywall tools to fix. I need to cut out and fix the moldy spots in the skylight well inside the house. So I don't know how these got separated, but let's just put them back together, all a happy family. A roll of paper tape now, a small one, is like $8, $9 or something crazy. So keep all your supplies. You have to treat them with more respect now than you used to. I need to treat them with more respect than I used to. Because things are getting expensive, guys. The wife isn't able to film, even though it's her job, because she says that she's full term and she's just kind of waiting on this kid to pop. And she can't handle the heat, so, you know, so now I'm stuck doing everything, you know. So any sympathy for me down in the comments. Okay, let's go. Both the box truck and the small one, the F-150 that's hiding back there, had problems with their batteries. So we gotta change the battery. So I'm using the Jeep. Something else I just noticed is this wheel, bolt, and hook are on the ground here. And when we look up here, we see that there's a nut captured right here, right? And that's designed to go over there and ride on that pole and hold on to it. Let me show you one that's intact. Over there, see how they're riding that rail? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this straight away because this corner of the door is more unattached than my parents'. My tripod gave me a pinch, but I'm wearing a red shirt, so that tripod got me just right. Climbing a collapsible ladder. See that? Look at the floor tilting up where the foot was. Climbing a collapsible ladder with one hand out in the middle of nowhere with a tripod in the other hand. Hang on, I gotta set you guys down. Because the wife will be really irritated if I die right now. The end of those folding ladders are wider, so getting around them is a little tougher. Okay, let's take a look at our skylight here. We just have crusty old sealant all the way around it, actually. So I actually might be able to use our tubes. I didn't know the wife was out back doing laundry. What are you doing, babe? Kind of in a race against time here because of this. Check it out. I was able to find half a box of joint compound that still feels good. Real good. Hang on. Oh, hang on, I'm getting stuck in the weeds. So I can return that stuff. That saves like 14 bucks. Probably gonna be able to return that. Might be able to return this. So, you know, we're on a budget here. Okay, we're gonna be working in the shade. I don't know if that's a good thing. Look at all the cracks. Nothing is sealed. See the splits and everything? Split all around here, no sealant at all. So my debate here is, and I am good at that. You could even say I was a master at it. I mean, if you look, we got a flange that's going under the rough here, coming up like this, and then going up parallel next to the thing with a bunch of sealant in there. I'm tempted to coat the whole frame here. Coat it here, lay down a piece of fabric, brush it all down, and go all the way around like that, because we got gap after gap all the way around it. Or if I should just do some silicone. I'm thinking about just shooting the silicone for now. It's a high quality silicone, so it's supposed to seal this kind of stuff. I don't necessarily love these built-in cutters. They don't usually do a good job, but I don't have anything up here with me, so let's hope for the best. See, they never do a good job. They kind of crush it more than they... Oh, has it got a seal? It's got a foil seal, and they've got the only gun that doesn't have the little puncture thing. I gotta find a piece of wire or something to stick in there. The good news is we're at Herb-O-Matic Air Ranch, and everywhere you look is stuff to help you along your journey. Here's some baling wire. Just laying up here, along with a railroad tie, if you need one of those up here for some reason. Okay, we punctured that seal. Yeah, if you need any railroad ties or cinder blocks or pieces of baling wire, it's up here for you.
Sun's a blowtorch
Okay.
on this red dirt strip. Old bonanza sitting quiet, aluminum starting to drip. I'm up on our roof, caulk gun shaking in my hand. Wife's inside full term, baby boy about to land. She can barely walk, leaning on the wall. Storm coming fast, I gotta finish this or lose it all. Rakes and thunder, sealing the cracks. One more beat before the sky fights back. Sweat in my eyes, heart in my throat. Gotta keep this house dry for the boy and his mom I love most. Lightning flashing, wind howling mean. Buster on the ridge, watching over the scene. Shingles blistering, tar melting like fear. Every drop that hits is one step closer to her tears. I lay white lines fast, praying they hold, while she breathes through contractions, brave and bold. Racing thunder, sealing the cracks. One more beat before the whole sky tacks. Buster don't move, just stares at the black. I'm doing this for the family waiting down back. First drops hit like...
This is looking like hell. Wish you guys weren't here to see this, but it's part of my job. Just have you guys criticize me in the comments. This is, I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I better stop using the paintbrush. This all looks terrible. So we're staying on brand. God, this looks terrible. Making a mess of this. All right, we just have to do better going forward. Push it in here. Okay, that's not bad there. Let's do this side. We'll get you a close-up now that I've had some practice. Our work is improving as we go along here. Okay, I'll be done with this in about 10 minutes. Good news is you're not supposed to do this if you think it's gonna rain within an hour. And it's probably gonna rain within an hour. You know your beads are a little fat when you gotta use your thumb to smooth it out. Subscribe if you like fat beads. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm Michael J. Fox in this. Think about where you are in your life. One day, You could be out in the desert, middle of nowhere, with a summer storm, a monsoon chasing you, coming down on you, or, you know, whatever. Catching up to you, whatever you want to call it. There's a word for this. Bearing down on you is the word. The beads, as they come out of the gun, look better, but the problem is that they don't seal very well. You got to kind of push them in there with your finger. Your finger really does help. It smushes it. It seems like, anyways. Now you can angle this tip if you have a perfect surface, and you can push it in with the tip. And I do that like on interiors and stuff like that, along baseboards, stuff where, like, you know, you got a perfect surface. But here we have a jagged metal hole. So you really want to slice your finger on it and seal it with blood is ideal, and that's what I'm trying to do. It looks horrible. Let's hope it doesn't leak. On the underside of that same skylight that we patched this morning, we've got some black goo here. You know, it might be black mold, but, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna scrape that out. So I've got a mask here, and I've got a vacuum with a HEPA filter in it, and I've got a tarp on the ground.
Yeah, y'all creeping in the corners, spores on the ceiling, black mold scheming, but I'm out here dealing. Walls try to choke me, dampen the soul, but I'm built like a furnace, burning the coal. Yeah, drip, drip menace, mildew militia, fungi army, but I'm the official. Breathing in the fight, lungs full of grit, black mold's got nothing on this.
Okay, this corner is kind of low. I need to grab some drywall screws and pin it back up. Oh, I'm in the corner bead, that's all. Okay, I just wanted to stabilize that area a little bit. Gosh darn it, all the crumbs went straight into that. And I have cheater's tools. Anytime I can cheat, I do it. Just gonna put on a thin coat for now. Just a nice base coat. Now I don't know what I'm doing, so don't listen to me, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. We just need a bed for our tape to live in. Okay, now we're gonna take our tape. Let's make a straight edge here. Now, I'm gonna take a piece about the right size. And this has got a crease on it, so let's just put a little crease in it per corner. Crease it nice and easy here. Now let's stick it in our mud. Like this. Now let's take our corner trowel here. Let's hold the top, and we'll just work our corner bead in there. Now this is what's called a level 5 drywall job. Now let's put some more mud on top of the tape. Let's bury the tape. That's looking a lot better. This is going to be our first coat, and we just want to get it okay. And we don't want to sand the first coat. So I want to make sure I don't have any high spots. I don't care about low spots. I don't want any high spots. I don't want to have to sand in between coats. So anytime I think I see a high spot, I'm just going to drag it out. So this is pretty good. We could chase this all day. You're never gonna get it perfect. I mean, it's already a level 5, so anybody will tell you that going beyond the level 5 is lunacy. Let's take our small tool here and just start filling in all this. Get rid of those high spots. Okay, now we gotta let that dry. Here is a Herb-O-Matic level 5 drywall job. It's not done yet. Everything's filled in. We shouldn't have any high spots. I don't like high spots. We'll thin out some mud tomorrow and feather this out, and then this repair will be done. Okay, we've had a couple cloudy days in a row, which is rare around here, but it's happened. I've got to take the Blue Eddy to the other side of the house where I can charge it with the generator that's in the garage, but there's a cord running from the garage into the laundry room. But I don't have enough cords to go, or heavy duty enough cords. So let's take this. So now we have to manually haul power, like by buckets, by these gray buckets. So we've been using these as our system's been letting us down. Now I tried to, there's a new update. I tried to hook the generator up to this cord here. And the GFCI on the generator kept popping. So then I tried to run it through a Blue Eddy. This thing went and the lights got real bright in the house, and then sparks shot out the side of this. So I unplugged it. So powering the house with a generator is not an option, or any kind of power source is not an option, because there's something wrong with the AC input side of this inverter. Can you believe it? This thing arcing out really sparked my interest in getting a new system. So I'm gonna go fire up the generator, and we gotta charge up our things, and we're leaving whatever power we collected today. We collected 6.7 kilowatt hours, which is not enough. So I'm gonna leave all the power for the house, and our heavy loads are gonna be on the solar generators that'll be plugged into a gas generator. Gas is sort of solar because it took sunlight to grow the plants that later decayed and became crude. So, all right, even if it was dinosaurs, the dinosaurs ate the plants that were solar. So you're solar powered. So, okay, here's what I got going on. Here's the power cords running to the house. We've got a small one and a fat one. Really could use 2 fat ones. So I have to be careful how big of a load I put on the small one. And they run into the dryer vent right there, okay? The wife is driving a little tired. Okay, so it comes in through the dryer vent. You go here. One is charging the battery. There. Okay, the other one continues on. And it splits. It's running the cooler. There. Then it plugs into another cord. Another cord plugs into it. Runs along the back of the couch here. Dishwasher running off the generator through the Blue Eddy. Okay, you guys, I can't wait till we have the time and money to install a whole new solar system in the house. I don't know how a solar system will fit in the house, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we're standing on the covered porch of our luxury suite here, and just zipped over here to grab this. Their little drywall dust-free job thing. It comes with like this cone adapter that should fit inside or outside of most everything, and it does. The paper's a little bit dull. Oh, I need a holy sheet, and I've got solid sheets. This sheet still has plenty of life left in it. We're just gonna flip it over. There we go. That's pretty rough, actually. Okay, that thing worked flawlessly, better than I even remember. Didn't leave any dust behind at all. So the floor is pristine. I'm just gonna fill in my low spots
tomorrow or the next day we can sand it again. Then we can spritz it with some texture and then paint it with kills. And when we paint the room, we'll paint the kills. So it's only a 15-step process to patch a little mold damage. No big deal. What I've noticed is this pre-made mud gets crusties in the bag. So what I'm gonna do is choke it off and shake out crusties from the bag itself. So it doesn't, so I minimize how much goes in my mud. And then, see, we shake the crusties into the bottom of the box. Now we'll just put our bag back in there. And hopefully we've got relatively minimal crusties. It looks like it's still got a lot. And let's choke the bag off as close to the base as possible. Okay, I'm just gonna fill in imperfections. This is all getting textured, so I'm not interested in making this absolutely perfect. A level 5 is more than enough. Shout out to the drywallers. I'm not one of them. Okay, that may be good enough for me. I like to minimize sanding, so we'll just take a thumb here. We'll push all this down. This little butt situation here will have to get sanded and textured, and that's it. So when you do drywall, the patches are often a lot bigger than you think they should be. You have to feather it out far enough so that you don't see the bulge. I just touched the drywall mud. Okay. You guys, the wife is super, super pregnant. Buster. Buster's getting so fat. He's putting on sympathy weight.
I can't see him, so I'll have to look at the video. I can just feel it.
Wife said she can't see Buster because of her belly.
Here, I'll show him the view I have.
Show him and show him your view. I drove in the Jeep from the house and dude was chasing it. Here he comes. Hi, Duty. Let's let Pearl out. She gets all depressed if she thinks you're leaving her behind. Come on. I don't know if she got left behind by somebody, but she, if the Jeep is running, she's trying to get in it. Yeah, this door here, remember the roller fell off. And so there's nothing attaching it to this guide rod. And the guide rod really isn't attached that well because like part of it's hanging off of that, but let's attach that back on there. Here's a couple of croissant wrenches. This used to be in my work truck when I did vending. I think the ladders might be in the place next door. Go ahead. Excuse me while I get this nut off real quick. It only takes me a second. There we go. Whatever. Oh, here's a ladder here. Okay. Works fine. Okay, it looks like I'm missing a small piece of spacer pipe. See this one here? It's got a spacer behind the wheel. Where is that? That'd be right here. Everything else was here. Oh, there it is. It's under the door. Let's find, let's grab that. There it is. Oh, I got a sticker. Look at that. Immediately got a sticker. Pole here. This pole is bent. Okay, we got it bolted back in. The nut is hiding behind there. I slipped the wrench back there. And that pole is bent. So, you know, imagine that needs to be replaced. Okay, let's get these hot dogs home. You guys be cool. You know, as soon as I got that door fixed, I just want to show you. Like, as soon as I found out that door was broken, I heard a crash out here. I heard a crash over here. And this door fell down. That long skinny one that goes there. So a lot of doors are falling down everywhere. It was especially around here was high security. Well, what happened is the doors weren't hard to open, but you know, you wouldn't expect them to fall down as easily as they do. So what happens is when you got near them, they just fell on you if you were a robber. So that's how he got you. All right, you guys, we're at the white hangers. I was gonna go to Home Depot. Here we are at the white hangers. I was gonna go to Home Depot and go get a can of texture spray. And the wife says she remembers a can of texture spray that she bought 12 years ago at her townhouse. And I said, it's gonna be impossible to find it. So let's see if you can find it.
Because I know what I do with things.
Oh my gosh.
I know what I do with things.
Nobody can hear you. She's saying she knows what she does with things, unlike some people. Okay, so where?
I moved in from the townhouse.
Okay, well, she found it against all odds. She does have that knack. And that's why when you're like in the shower or something, I'll come bother you and be like, do you know where this is?
Mm-hmm. I had to buy that because my old roommate, sorry, Lacey.
Here.
My old roommate left a big hole in the wall I had to repair.
Her old roommate used to punch holes in the walls. Okay.
No.
Do you think this is still going to work?
I think it might have been around 9 years ago.
9 years, okay. Let's see if it works.
I bet you it's perfectly fine.
How you feeling, babe? Let's see that belly. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I'm going to get it out. They say he's big, but what if he's not big?
He
Then
probably...
What is this?
Well, I don't know, maybe... I don't know what else it would come with. It's the next day. Let's do one final round of sanding. This texture may not work because it is like 10 years old. So it's got a little dial on the back here that you can take it from fine to heavy. If I turn it that way, it's heavy. If I turn it that way, it's fine. And there's a little ratchet here. It's probably heavy according to our little chart here. So there's finish heavy. Let's shake it. It says vigorously for one minute. The whole reason I wasn't a criminal is so I wouldn't have to do this sort of thing for minutes on end. I heard the ball break free. It probably means a whole other thing in prison. Has it been a minute yet? Probably should have been paying attention. So I'm gonna do it for 30 more seconds and then that's it. Ridiculous. Ooh. Okay, it looks pretty good just like that. Oh, look how rude this can is. Didn't even say anything. Went on my face. God, gosh darn it. Told you this thing was rude. Okay, you guys, we're done using the Herb-O-Matic wall texture. And it has that name because it was originally meant for single women to be able to work on their own homes. Okay, you guys, we managed to texture the walls, my face, my arms, everything. I could stand against the wall, jump out and scare the wife and make that baby pop right out. But yeah, she blends in great, actually. Take a look at that. Let's get you some closer shots. Look at that. You'd never know. Also, it's rained several times since we patched the skylight and I've seen 0 water intrusion. The baby's got hiccups.
Wow, you got a big baby. Okay, guys. There's a scorpion in the room. Let's suck it up. Hey, Pearl? Idiot. Pearl ran to attack the vacuum. Does she attack the vacuum sometimes?
Was it alive?
Yes, I think so. Okay, wife is complaining about something in here. Another scorpion.
We have to spray for bugs.
You know, what the wife is failing to understand is that these things are related to the lobster. So, if anything, our house is getting extremely fancy. The wife just went for groceries. Somebody asked her if she was having twins. All right, you guys. I went over here. The Power Stroke's got 25,000 miles on it. It's a 2023. And I bought this truck so I had something reliable. And I noticed there was an oily, greasy spot here. And without thinking, I cleaned it up to see if it would come back. But here's what else I noticed. You see what I'm seeing? So down in there is greasy, oily BS. And this thing is covered in oily BS. And look at this clip. I don't think it's supposed to sit like that. And there's oil on the side of this hose too. See that? The truck has 25,000 miles on it. So who knows when this started either. I mean, I check on my stuff quite regularly, but I thought maybe the dipstick had sat, like, you know, on the jar because, like I said, that oily spot was right here. But it's not that. It's blowing boost or something out of here. Out of there. See that? So let's pull that out and see if there's dirt in there. We used our little trim tools here to pull out this Christmas tree out of the way. And might have been unnecessary, but now we've unseated this clip all the way around. It was seated on the bottom only. Now let's pull this hose off and see how much dirt got in our intake. Unplugged this too, nice and easy. So I got the coupling off, and let's take a look here. So, oily, nasty mess in there. Don't see any dirt down the tube. Air doesn't go that way. I see dirt on this, but not after the O-ring. Looks like your normal BS that got in there. So it looks like we maybe not got dirt in there. I'm gonna clean this up and recouple it. But you see more of that oil and stuff I was telling you about. I'm gonna clean this up and recouple it, but if anything, I wonder if this thing's broken, because it holds 40 PSI of boost. And I wonder if that's what broke it. So let's, oops, one of the jack stands I was standing on just fell down. I'm gonna check that O-ring for any kind of abrasion or rips. But man, sometimes I wonder if buying the new vehicle even did me any good. But at the time when I bought this in 2023, when I went to buy this, used vehicles were, you know, $10,000, $15,000 less than brand new ones with 80,000 miles. So it was ridiculous. And I didn't pay a ton for this because it was a work model trim and nobody wants that. All right, I'm gonna, except for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and slap her back together. I'll let you know if I find anything great. Okay guys, it's raining a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. But I figured it's a good time to work on the truck since I can't work on anything else. I think that clip wasn't fully seated right from the beginning, but... Okay guys, I cleaned it up. And I put that little split washer back in there that has these clips here. And this thing was sitting halfway out of here. But I put it back, and now I should be able to slide that on here, and then those things will rest in that groove. So let's try that. Okay, I have you guys balanced on my work light, so forgive me about the angles and stuff. All right, let's just push this back on. The inside is spotless. Do one quick more wipe with my finger. Absolutely spotless. So let's stick it on there.
I'll make sure this ring is seated all the way around. And let's plug our Christmas tree back into our spot here. Okay. Okay, so that should be that. Let's see if we have any problems with it coming back. There's literally where the O-ring was rubbing on the aluminum piece. So let's hope that it seals. The O-ring's in good shape. The dealership couldn't get me in for a couple weeks and really didn't have time because the wife is due on Friday and I needed a reliable vehicle. It's one of the reasons I paid so much money for a new truck. The lady at the dealership said that this is fairly common and it affects through the 25s. So, and they have an updated hose that they install. Yeah, I had you guys sitting on top of this work light thing. Yeah, the lady from the dealer said just, she was trying to be nice, but she said just leave it unclipped or whatever so that they can look at it and then just drive it for the next 2 weeks. I live in the middle of the dirt, guys. I can't be having dirt go in there. So far, it looks like no dirt did go in there. So, but there's a lot of soot because we have EGR. So what are you gonna do? The soot comes from right here. The exhaust that goes into the intake. Right there. Makes that noise when it goes in too, because it's its own feces. Engine is eating its own feces, but what are you gonna do? Okay, you guys, I'm in one of the white hangars, and I just unloaded all the steel out of my little utility trailer that was sitting here. This isn't sketchy at all. Those are, you know, old sawhorses that are leaning over pretty hard. But the issue I'm having is I closed up this part of the hangar, but I haven't closed these other doors because a frickin' hummingbird came in here and he's just been circling this area for 2 hours on end. He will not try any other area, just like the first 3 ribs of this thing. At night, he'll go to the ground because I don't think they can fly at night. So once he goes to the ground, I'm going to have to capture him, give him sugar water because he's burned all his energy, like maybe let him out in the morning. Or hopefully maybe as the sun goes down, he'll just go outside. So I'm waiting for the sun to go down. While I'm waiting for the hummingbird to do his thing. Look how beautiful it is. It's monsoon season in the desert. It is gorgeous out. Look at that over there. All those sun rays. Got a little rain today. The rain really helps because it stops it from just being a horrible, dusty thing. Coyotes. Setting my dogs off. They don't. My dogs don't appreciate the coyotes at all. Update on the hummingbird situation. As the sun has gone down, that's west. The hummingbird has moved to the west side, which is closer to the open doors. And I've recruited some help.
I don't know why he's not obsessed with that sunset out there. Did you see it?
I know. Yeah, let's go take a look at that sunset. I was hoping that as the sun set, the bird would be attracted to the outside doors. You'd think he'd be a little smarter. He's a real bird brain. So these things have to eat constantly or they die. And I don't know how much longer he can sustain this because I haven't seen him take a break or anything for hours and hours and hours. So the wife thinks that she can lead the bird out. She's been telling him see, this is how you get out.
See how it's closer though? You see how it's...
I think if anything, you're scaring him away from the opening.
Look, I'm out here.
She keeps saying, look, I'm out here now. Like the bird is going to understand. Okay, the wife has found a Dixie cup. A red Solo cup. And put it by the door in hopes that he would be attracted to it, come down, sniff it, and then go outside. And it might work.
Do you think my Mountain Dew shirt would help?
No. If you had Mountain Dew, it might help. Okay, he's getting closer to figuring it out. He took a chill on that yellow pole. We should put sugar water on that pole. It just went outside.
Woo!
Okay, we don't have to deal with the hummingbird. Let's
Did it!
quick close the doors before he comes back. You guys, look at the awesome tricolor thing that the mountains are doing. All right, you guys, over time we're gonna have to work out systems to generate less trash. Now, to be fair, a lot of this is baby shower stuff and moving and baby stuff and, you know, and household trash. But, you know, over time we're looking to reduce that. We're working on systems. Just wanted to have you this so that you guys could see the before. Plus, the whole bed is full of trash. So, let's work on generating less trash. I just wanted you guys to see the before. Now let's work on reducing it. Okay, it's not raining anywhere except for over there, and I think that's the dump. So that's good. Well, it's sunny here about 361 days a year, and I decided to go to a dump today, and this is what we got. So this is good. Now I'm gonna have extremely wet trash to unload. I might even get to unload the trash in the rain, so this is good. Okay, you guys, today's the wife's last day of work, and she's gonna be a full-time mom and a half-time YouTuber. Wow, full-time YouTuber as well. Turn sideways, let's see it. Oh my gosh. So
sad. I've been doing it for 13 years. Working there for 13 years.
yeah, she's, hang on. She's saying that she worked there for 13 years. Tell us about it, babe.
It's 13 years I've been there, and it's sad. I feel very, very weird.
When you know what we do is a big part of our identity, and it hurts to let it go. But we're moving on to greener pastures, or browner pastures, whatever. All right, let's go have some Mexican food. Hey, the wife saw some giant curbs, and she got all excited about the height of these curbs. So what are you doing?
I'm supposed to do this.
This is supposed to. She wants this kid out of her.
I'm due tomorrow.
She's due tomorrow, and she wants this kid out, and so she's curb stomping. Oh, I tripped over this one. She's curb walking. Oh, I walked to this pole. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop filming. But anyway, she's curb walking to get her baby out. What nobody tells you about off-gridding is that you got to do everything yourself. Look at all this propane. I got to go fill up propane and gas and diesel and feed the wife pancakes. Yeah, the wife always complained in Phoenix that I had too much gas, and now all that's got to happen is we run out, and then she's begging me for it.
Ew.
Okay, you guys, came down to the airport, and the tail is flopping like this in the wind, and over time that can cause some wear. So what I'm going to do is put a clapboard in here, like he's got. Just a couple boards with a nut down the middle, or a bolt down the middle. Okay, you guys, I was walking, and I almost stepped on a snake, and it was a rattlesnake. I think it's a rattlesnake. Let's go take a look.
Wait a second, I can't see where I'm walking.
No, there's no rattlesnakes there. He's there.
Let me see.
Okay, this might be the end of me, so you guys watch. I don't think so, though. He's pretty small.
Okay.
I've seen bigger. All right, so let's go grab him. We have our snake grabber stick here. So let's see if this works out.
Wait. You did it. That was a lot less dramatic than
The one I
could
tried
have
to
been.
grab? Yeah, here, look in there.
There he is.
Is he alive or what? Oh, he's alive. Oh yeah, he's a rattlesnake. See his tail?
Yeah.
Zoom in on that.
Didn't even rattle it. He's just exploring his new bin.
Well, I can't hang around here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wow, that was faster than I thought. I must have got him while he was asleep.
I would like it if there was a lid on it.
Where is the lid?
It's just that I care about
I haven't
you.
seen the lid in ages.
It's over here somewhere.
Okay. Just be careful.
There it is.
Okay, it's in the bushes.
Perfect.
Where we just
I'm
found.
gonna let you take this on your venture. I'm gonna stand right here in this
Let me see that
cleared
flashlight.
space.
I'm gonna take this stick and run it out in front of me. If I see any snakes, I'm gonna grab them.
You should flip it over with that. Yeah.
Because there's nothing going on with it.
I also want to tell you that that lid doesn't secure on the thing very well, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah, it makes it so that I'll feel comfortable as he sneaks out and bites my hand.
It's a full moon. Actually, it's not a full moon yet.
You know what woke that snake up was like this teeth thing grabbing him on his head.
Yeah. So there's an option here.
What's that? Is to
We
bin
could
him
just,
for tonight?
Yeah, we could just like leave him in this for tonight.
Look at him. He's in the corner there. He's trying to hide.
Oh.
He's a baby. I was gonna leave the lid on.
Well, he won't be able to breathe.
He's got air in there. That lid is not very good.
What if you lifted the lid a little bit? Okay. Okay, sleep tight. Hold on. Step aside is my snake, okay? Ooh.
The lid blew off the can and it was raining. Oh.
He's
You hear
mad. Yeah, he's mad about it.
He's mad that his lid came off. All right. Okay, so let's just take it.
I want to enjoy this. You want to put that lid back on while you carry him? Wow. It's pretty glorious.
Did you hear his little buzz? His little tiny.
Don't look at me. Let's see if he's slithering out.
He's not.
That's what you think.
See him.
I'm gonna shoot out of there like one of those springy snakes that comes in a box.
We're bringing our son on our snake release.
One day overdue, crushing me. But
He's been making her pretty miserable.
you're getting real casual with that snake.
Make sure I'm okay. I bumped him and went. Didn't like that.
I just want to walk in. Part.
I don't want you doing that. You're gonna fall down. Then I'm gonna trip over you and drop the snake on you. Alright guys, you know how when you're on a dirt road and you wave, the other cars on the dirt road also are obligated to wave back? One of the neighbors that lives out here, I did that and he didn't do it back, or at least I didn't see it. So we're taking this over to his house, and everybody out here probably leaves their cars unlocked. So we're just gonna slip this in there.
It's so cute.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the road. If you walk too far, you're gonna end up giving birth out here in these bushes.
I hope not. That would be terrible. You'd be kicking the snake away from the baby.
You're gonna get sand in your unmentionables. There you go. He's happy.
What do you think of that?
Hi, baby. Let everybody know how scary you are. Look at his tongue sticking out the back. There he goes. Actually pretty scary.
How tall and scary you are.
Look at him.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either. I feel like he knows something I don't know. He's like the kid that, you know, you get into an argument with, you go to fight with when you're in school, and then he does some kind of karate pose, and you're like, I don't know.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we'll see you later. Good luck. If that snake had been a little bit warmer, I think he'd have gotten to his pose a lot faster, but he was kind of cold. How did he do it, babe?
Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, real slow about it. Hang on, when I get done with this, you're gonna be so scared.
I can't do it anymore.
They're cold-blooded, so they move real slow, but if it had been hot out, that would have been instantaneous and a lot scarier. Look at these bugs following the wife,
No,
specifically.
they're following you. They're closer to you right now.
She stinks.
It's because you got that trash can.
Oh, it might be because I'm carrying a trash can and not my wife. All right. And guys, this is where we found him. This is his little divot of dirt. And then,
Cute.
but look at this over here. It's a way bigger divot.
That's
Here's a
trouble.
little one,
That is trouble.
and here's a big divot. What does that mean?
Oh.
That's at least 4 or 5 times bigger. Baby's supposed to be due today. We'll see what happens, but
No, yesterday.
well, or yesterday. So we're trying to make a clapper that will, a gust lock for the Mooney. And this is a piece of packing from one of the appliances. So we'll take this, set it on the generator here. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, we were able to get the door open. It kind of fell off in the wind the other day.
We were able to get the door off.
Off, yeah, not open. And so we're in the old man's workshop. I need to go through this place and clean it up. I got to build it into my workshop now. But I'm looking for wood, and there's tons of little scraps of wood in here. Some of it nicer than others. Ooh, this will be perfect. Oh, it's got a hinge pocket on it and stuff, but that won't matter. For a little clapper thing, I got a carriage bolt and some wing nuts, but I want to put something on the bolt so it doesn't scratch the airplane where it goes through. And I found this fuel line here, so this will work. Okay, I gotta go get a knife to cut the tubing, but then I see that there's one right here. So we'll just cut a little piece off. That's gonna be hard. Okay, let me show you what's going on. I found this piece of old Artec foam. Looks like a 1/2 inch or 3/8. And I cut a couple pieces out. I glued it to our door. I cut these 2 pieces of wood to 24 inches. So this is our little door jamb. Then I drilled 3/4 inch holes going off to one side every 2 inches on both of them. Then I took our roof sealant, our Henry's Tropicool, right here that was already open, and it was right here. So I used it to glue the foam onto there, and now I'm going to clamp it using this 1/4 inch bolt and wing nut. Now we have a clapper for a thing. But we need to put a piece of tubing on here too. Little tubing we cut so that we can cushion the middle.
I want you to look in the sky over here.
What?
That's how I feel.
How rude. Okay, here we are at the airport with the Mooney, and the wind has been playing havoc on this tail, just doing that to it all the time. Right now it's pretty steady, but she's been knocking her around, and it's not good. And look, this is where I got the idea from. That guy's bored. It's just a board, just like this. So, anyways, look at my tail getting knocked around. Watch. See that? That's not good for the linkages and stuff. To just, you know, have an extra couple 100 hours or thousands of hours of wear just from going back and forth like that. So let's put our gust lock on and see how it goes. See what I've done is I've cut this thing. This is a piece of fuel tubing. I've cut that to be the gap that goes there. See, that goes right through, so that the threads won't be working its way through the aluminum with the minor movements. Okay, to install it, I'm just going to stick this through here, like that. And then look, there's a rib right there. See those rivets? And there's a rib right here on the tail. So it's going to work out perfectly. I'll show you in a second. Okay, it took 1 second to put on, and there she is. This tail is rigid. It's got foam glued to it so it doesn't hurt anything. But there she is. And my threads are cushioned with that fuel line. And I'm glad I got a carriage bolt because I didn't have to hold a wrench on one side while I did the wing nut on the other. So it all worked out good. Okay, you guys, we got to paint the hole now that we fixed earlier, like last week. But anyways, I got to go over to the white hangers to find a tray, because I've got rollers and roller handles, but I don't see any trays. And what's going on over here with the wife? The wife has got some.
I'm just trying to figure this out. I think I have it on backwards. Maybe.
She's got.
Maybe it flips like that.
I don't know. There's a lot of contraptions. The wife is trying to figure out how to strap. She's still got the kid in her belly, but she's already trying to figure out how to get him back.
Seeing if it fits.
She's already missing the kid. She's trying to figure out how to strap that kid back on. This woman is chaotic. Fell down. She fell down today.
Oh my god.
She's in big trouble. She fell down, but she fell down on her hands and knees. So, okay, I gotta go to the store. Are you gonna fall down while I'm gone?
No.
Okay, here we are in the white hangers. The cover is doing excellent. That looks good. So what you're looking for is that's kind of a cooling feature. Okay, I see roller handles over here, which is a positive sign. But no paint pan. Oh, here's one. I wonder if I have paint pan liners for this, or am I getting too greedy? I can't find any liners, but it'll feel better anyways without it. I can dust out this hole, but what I noticed is there's bugs in the screen. See it? So let me pull that screen out real quick. Make sure you get the shot. Stand directly.
No.
I think it'd be a really cool effect if the bugs fell towards the camera. All right, well, I'm gonna pull. Here's this latch, which is a nail. Stick that in here, my little nail holder.
Is that a nail holder?
Yeah, and then this one is spring loaded. Now you worry about the hook here. See the hook? But don't worry, the hook is already broken off. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh,
Oh man. Cool.
oops.
Oh, just dump them.
I didn't mean to dump them on the, I don't know what I was thinking. But look at, there's little moths and stuff over here. There's only one bug left here. Might as well. Will you take this and hand me that broom? You're only like 40 weeks and 2 days pregnant.
And bend down to get this.
It's good for you. You gotta get that baby out of there anyways. Oh, this is actually just here. I thought this was like behind a pane of glass. This window or skylight or whatever it is, right now it's a skylight, but I don't think it was built to be that. Because the way the sheet metal was, it looked like it was meant to be more vertical. So I sealed every seam I could find. Hang on.
It looks like something you'd find on like an old wooden ship or something.
It's probably not what it is. You're really bad at that kind of. I wish I could live in your world where everything's a pirate ship part.
So, does it open? I mean, it doesn't now, but did it before?
I don't know. Well, yeah, must have. Here's a screw here.
Well, don't twist it. You're gonna break all your seals.
Oh, open like that. No, I don't know. It must have. Oh my God, it did.
It never closed in the first place.
It did open at one point. And therein lies the problem. Okay.
So I don't know which way is sealed and which way is open.
You're gonna have to ask the captain.
Shut up. So I'm gonna have to go up there and reseal it again, but
Oh my God.
let's run this one.
Oh, good. Pieces came off.
Okay, it's not working right. Well, that's kind of nice. So it does this, and then if you keep going, it used to open probably. Do you want it open?
Yes. Because I can see the moon through
Would
it.
you like it retracted? Probably be even better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just open it. All the way. Why not?
I don't know how.
Although it might be not the wrong time of year for that. You know what? No.
So what do you want?
Just the way it was. I like it open. That way you can see the moon at night. We can navigate that way.
Well, you can't navigate without some sextant.
No.
I see why they had it open though, is because then hot air would go out the top. It's an off-grid kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we put a, look at ours. So you're gonna want to use a good quality brush. Just like that. This is Kills #2. Oh, we're on YouTube. This is Unalive's #2. I've got to be careful not to get any paint on this floor. I don't see a power stir. I've got one, but where? And by the time I go get it,
I see power stir. It's connected to your body.
I can't use that on YouTube.
No, I meant your arm.
Oh,
He's getting bored already. Look at him.
I am bored. I've been bored. I saw a video on YouTube from Harvard that said you should be bored. It's good for you. So it helps your brain chemistry and stuff. So you guys are on your way. Welcome to your self-improvement journey. Got our pan. I couldn't find a panty liner. So I'm just gonna have to do it without it.
Do it raw.
That's what I said. Out in the shed. I said that it would be.
I didn't mean for it to sound that bad.
I mean, you heard the wife. You heard it from the wife first, guys. Don't know that this ladder has a good way to
Yeah.
hold a paint tray.
Doesn't seem like it. Maybe from the other side? Because there seems to be, I don't know.
Well, it's symmetrical. The thing about this ladder is, it looks sort of all right. And that's our standards around here, is it looks sort of all right. Okay. Just when you get on the ladder, you can't disturb anything. Okay, I got a brush. Just get a roller together.
If you guys don't mind my filming style these days, my feet hurt pretty bad.
She's pretty lazy now. I don't see any full-size frames other than this one, and this one's kind of stuck from the last thing it painted, which looks like roof coating. Somebody didn't clean this off properly afterwards.
It's probably you.
It probably.
Okay, do you want me to, okay, wow.
There's a roller holder there.
There's a holder for everything on this ladder.
This is a pretty good ladder. Need to stop doing free sponsor bits. We could use the money. So now I'm painting a hole. We can come back after we've made some progress. So I'm just gonna trim out the corners and stuff here. Get a couple of detail strokes.
We're gonna
Go crazy.
Paint this white box white.
Get some detail strokes. They stroke out for these detail shots. You see.
Can't do it through you, so.
Okay, hang on. Look at this.
Wow,
Look at that.
incredible. I can only see part of that, so you don't have to go.
Okay, wait, hang on. So here's the other thing too, is that we're gonna hit these cracks because you can't get in these with the roller.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
Wow.
Are you guys?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
Are you guys? Hang on.
Okay, I'm turning it off.
Hang on. This footage is so good. The footage of this stroke is so good. They're gonna have a stroke.
Okay,
So
goodbye.
okay.
I'm saving you guys.
What I want to do is I've got this loose paint tray, and then I want to twist, face the other way, and go like this.
Like that. Perfect.
Oops. Every pair looks all right.
It does. Looks very nice.
All right, go do the laundry.
Oh my God.
Okay, she's all painted up. Now I just gotta wait for her to dry.
Sun's a blowtorch on this red dirt strip. Old bonanza sitting quiet, aluminum starting to drip. I'm up on our roof, caulk gun shaking in my hand. Wife's inside full turn, baby boy about to land. She can barely walk, leaning on the wall. Storm coming fast, I gotta finish this or lose it all. Rakes and thunder, sealing the cracks. One more beat before the sky fights back. Sweat in my eyes, heart in my throat. Gotta keep this house dry for the boy and his mom I love most. Lightning flashing, wind howling mean. Buster on the ridge, watching over the sea. Blistering, tar melting like fear. Every drop that hits is one step closer to her tears. I lay white lines fast, praying they hold, while she breathes through contractions, brave and bold. Racing thunder, sealing the cracks. One more beat before the whole sky attacks. Buster don't move, just stares at the black. I'm doing this for the family waiting down back. First drops hit like bullets in the sky, let's go. I'm screaming at the clouds, not tonight, no. If this roof holds, our boy gets born dry. If it caves, I fail, I might rather die. Roaring, caulk guns done. I climb down, soaked, job finally won. Buster jumps to my shoulder. We run through the flood into the arms of the woman carrying our blood. I held the line, I held the damn line. House is ready, baby boy anytime. Rain hammers the fresh call like a heartbeat drum. Buster curls by her feet, purring calm. I kneel beside the bed, kiss her sweaty brow. Storm can rage all it wants, we're safe now.